Used to call me an ice queen.
You just call you an ice queen? Why?
I can be cold.
You're not cold. It's your freshman year. You should be having fun.
Well, maybe you can be my distraction.
What makes these characters a good match for each other, and what makes them so toxic? Grace, let's start with you.
I don't know if they're a good match for each other, but it works at that moment in their lives. It's the perfect combination. Lucy is in desperate need to connect and feel because she's been so numb for the past few years, and Stephen completely unlocks all of these emotions she's been pushing down for so long, and she really latches onto that and mistakes it, I think, for desire and passion and potential love.
They're perfectly timed for each other. Their trauma's perfectly lined up, where like she's been reacting in a very closed off internal way, and he's reacted by, not processing and externalizing everything. And then these two people meet, and it's just kind of the perfect storm for them to lock in that toxic way. I hope people watch the show and they see what not to do, or they are reminded of something in their past that they get to process and hopefully see in media so that they can they can talk about it, whatever they need to do. But I hope that no one takes anything from this show as advice.
Stephen is really into you.
I don't know if he's my type. I am not someone who gets very excited about things.
Sometimes it feels like I'm watching other people experience things.
Exactly.
I just want you, in your words, to describe your series and what fans can expect.
To me, this is really a deconstruction of a toxic relationship and the ramifications it has on everyone who comes into contact with it. And it's also about sexual awakening and finding out who you are and what you like and what you don't like, and the lies we tell to ourselves and the lies that we tell to other people.
What has been the biggest thrill for you hopping back and forth between being in front of the camera and behind the camera?
It's always something that I've wanted to do, but I didn't know quite how to articulate. I think when I was younger, where I would read a book and I'd be like, I want to make this into a movie or a show. How do people do that? And so to be at a place now where, I have the most amazing partner, Kiyra, who you see in another box, but how we can love something and bring it to someone and get a creative team around it that, will make a real show is just a dream come true. That I'm still my friend sent me a video. She saw a poster for Tell Me Lies and she was zooming in on it. She's like, excuse me. She's like, you didn't tell me there's a billboard down the street. And I was like, I haven't even seen it. And so that's just, it's surreal still to have remembered when Kiyra gave me this book as an idea and now there's billboards for it. It's surreal.
Well, Emma and I, have this first look deal at Hulu, and we were kind of actively looking for shows. And one of the other producers on this show, Laura Lewis, sent me the book kind of be like, would Emma be interested in this book? And I think Lucy Albright is a great character for, an actress. And we read it and very early on, I said to Emma, I was like, I don't think this is for you. I think this is someone who's maybe currently less known and, but I think we should definitely make this. I think it's what Hulu is looking for. And, it turns out, I think we were both right in kind of being able to, or rather not being able to, stop thinking about Stephen and Lucy, and I think that was really the most important piece. And I think what I felt with Meaghan is so long as she could preserve that relationship in the script, that everything else would fall into place. And I think, she did it so expertly, and it is the thing that I think drives people to read the book and love the book, or love might be a strange word to use for it, but definitely to be drawn to the book and obsess over the book.
I have to ask you now, because you've got another film coming out September 9th about fate, which is also about love and relationships. It's got a little more of the classic rom-com.
A different tone than this, but
what are you most proud of about that film?
I had so much fun doing that. It was the first thing I did after having a baby. It was the first thing I did like post pandemic. And so I really enjoyed myself on it. And I feel like I got to team up with Tiffany Paulson again, who wrote Holiday, and Nancy Drew, and she was on set a bunch. And it was just like a really, really great group. And we shot in Boston. Karah came to visit me for a bit. But no, it's a super fun movie. It'll put a smile on your face. And yeah, it's coming out in September, and I'm excited for you to see it. It's me and Thomas Mann.
Tell Me Lies is out on Hulu September 7th. Make sure you check it out. I'm Sari Cohen. I'll see you next time.
I really care about you.